Walnut Hill Farm coming at you today. Beautiful morning. A little later than I'd like, but we're getting out there. I'm gonna do a little self-care, a little smoothie and some coffee before we got to get out here. But I have really exciting news. We haven't been uploading any videos in a very long time. We haven't been recording anything for a really long time. There are a couple big reasons for that. The biggest reason is because we welcomed several new things onto the farm. The first one and most important one being our son. We've been really prepping for that, and it's been keeping us busy now that he's here. So having 3 kids in a farm is a lot of work. So that's the first big thing. The next big thing that took place or that we were prepping for is milking. Setup is dirty. I'm gonna clean it. We are now milking goats. We had the awesome opportunity to purchase a couple of goats from Wayz down in Virginia, and here they are. This is Jeannie, and that is Radiance. And these 2 girls just came. Hi, sweetie. Hi. They are ready to be milked. They came just about 2 days ago. We had to create a humongous run for my other ladies. Those 3 girls out of Cabochon have this large run right now. I didn't have enough bedding to make the whole way, and there's also some holes on the ground that I wanted them to be able to see. Hey, Hi. Oh yeah, you love jumping up. What it took. Mill, calm down. Jesus Louise. Still being a creep. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna give you scratches. We're gonna go through everything that it took to make that and get that prepped. I mean, very labor intensive. Took me a very long time. Had to do a lot of work to get that ready to feel comfortable with what we've got going on and all that stuff. Right now, we are going to, my new girl's out here. I'm gonna set up the tripod. I think it's out here. My life is in shambles kind of right now. I swore I just saw the tripod out here yesterday. I mean, what's even happening right here? Like, this is just wildness. This is organized. This is what organization means to me. Jinxie, where the heck did you put my tripod? There it is. Can anyone see it yet? Got it. Let's get you set up. Fired up. I'll start with Radiance first. She's easy. I can kind of get in a little bit of a rhythm going. I will say that I'm going to make a mess. It's hard for me to hit the pail. I don't know exactly how to aim these things yet. Sorry, my barn is a mess. It's just how it goes. Last night, Jeannie jumped right up here, but Radiance has yet to try it yet. Oh. Just gonna get started on the milking so that she doesn't get impatient with the stand before we finish. Let me rub. It's pretty dirty. When I say pretty dirty, I mean she just had a lot of pine shavings. Nothing like crazy on it. Knock anything loose off of here that might want to drop into our milk. I'm milking right into the strip cup here, and I'll probably do the whole milking into this because the pail that I have is just a little too big. I've ordered a little bit of a smaller one. This is a 5 liter. I don't need that much. Like a 3 liter would be great. You can see, like, I could, like, just slides underneath them. Not easy to milk on. We're gonna use the strip cup. The breeders have told me to use Pyrex or something like that, which is not terrible. But we're gonna use this because it's got a nice handle on it. I can kind of move it where I need it to go. You're gonna see that I'm probably only gonna use one hand to start because it's really difficult for me to see where I'm going. My hands are big, so when I squeeze the teat, and her teat only ends like right here, so trying to squeeze it down, I get milk on my hand. So I'm trying to do it a little bit like this, and then it shoots the wrong way. Hard for me. So we're gonna get in here. We're gonna start right out of the gate. Nice. And the milk looks good. This milk we're not drinking. We are feeding it to the dogs currently. But we're not drinking this right now. Big reason for that is they were dewormed before they came here. We were letting that pass through. For the dogs, it shouldn't affect them at all. I looked it up. Should be okay. It shouldn't affect us even. But the label does say 14 days. So we're going to give it the 14 days. The Radiance, very easy to milk. Very, very calm on the stand. Got a little bit smaller teeth, but I think this is because she doesn't fill as much as our Jeannie back there. Get a good two-hander going here. Let me get as much out each time because of I'm using 2 fingers. See, when I use my 3rd finger, I shoot it. So if I just use these 2, I told you I'm gonna make a mess, okay? All this milk. The dogs will appreciate it. I'm working on using 2 hands with Radiance, and I can only do 1 with Jeannie. You'll see why in a little bit. But Radiance is very calm, very good goat. She's a little bit shyer, so she doesn't come right up to me like Jeannie does. I'm still earning her trust, I think. She's younger than Jeannie, I think. So Radiance is 2 years old, I believe. Jeannie is 3. But Radiance, we really like her demeanor a lot already. Just my kids. Now Radiance has much less milk than Jeannie does right now. I'm getting about 4 cups a day total. I got 6 cups the first night, but I think that's because she's a struggle to milk. So our transporter, I think, struggled a little bit trying to get her milked out and try and stay on schedule. It would be interesting to see just how much more Jeannie's producing. I haven't really checked. I kind of just keep dumping them together. We'll call that good. Hold on. Iodine foam. Get some foam in there. I'm going to dunk her teat in there. Whoop, whoop. And we're good to go. Jeannie's going to want to run out here, get fired up. There's Jeannie, right up on there. This goat is smart. Jeannie the long neck. Now everybody's fired up and angry. What the heck, Jeannie? I'm trying to keep things as clean as I possibly can. You know, a lot of straw and hay down here, which I think we're going to be changing that this summer as well to go back upstairs. So all that being said, like what you see down here, it's not going to be this dirty, hopefully forever. So let's get started, Jeannie. It was a pine chip. How did I clean this? You must have had it on your belly. I didn't clean your belly good enough. And this is Jeannie. Jeannie is 3 years old. Also out of the Better Wayz lines. Also doing it into the strip club kind of sucks because while it saves me from that little pine chip, it splashes everywhere. And so I kind of want to be done using it. I have yet to have them knock it over. But I am going to need to knock on some wood soon. Just to make sure. Because I have a feeling that they're going to start doing that to me soon. Someday. Get it on me again. I get it down my arm a lot. Freaking hand. I don't know how you guys do it two-handed like that. Now this is the 4th time I've milked a goat, so I should give myself a little bit of grace, but it is frustrating. You're doing good? Yeah, you're doing so good. Yesterday was my first full day, 2 milkings. Today's my first milk of the day, and I did one the night that they got here. Call it a day. All done, honey. You didn't get much on the table. A lot on me, though. Not ideal. Right now I'm keeping them separate from my other does. Just because A, I want them to get the routine down, number 1. Number 2, I want them to be comfortable with me. And number 3, I don't need them getting sick from them or vice versa. And I definitely don't want them fighting with them or causing a lot of stress while we're in this milking phase. I gotta bring all this milk back in, so I'm not gonna show you the barn just yet. I'll be back out here to show you everything in a little bit. But this is my milking setup. I got a couple tables at the dump that no one was using. I got them for free. and I set my stuff on it now. That chair I also got for free at like a little garage sale deal. It's not great, but it's good enough. The wipes, the bucket, the strip cup, the iodine, and a couple other things I got in a package deal from Hamby Dairy. So $200 on sale, and it came with, like I said, these wipes, all the stuff you just saw, and 2, I think 5-liter storage containers, a bunch of milk filters, a whole jug of the iodine, and another larger milk funnel, kind of, but it's pretty large. And since these are Nigerian, things are a little small, and so I'm trying to find more niche Nigerian stuff. Okay, so we've got our milk, bunch of stuff in here still. It's more, what we're gonna do right now, we're just gonna go straight to this. I got a milk filter, put that over top of this, and then we'll put it in the fridge to let it cool. So here's the milk filter that I also got in that package. Then we're gonna just put this over the top, the bucket pour. If my estimations are correct, we're gonna have exactly 4 cups, 32 ounces. Means I'm getting 64 ounces a day, which is a half gallon. So pretty impressive, I think, anyway. Actually, we got a little bit more than 32. So that might be like 35-ish ounces. So it's like 33, maybe a little extra. We got a little bit more than we thought. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you liking, commenting, subscribing. And just remember, you don't have to be the goat. No. Just remember, that's not ideal.